It's the Allume monthly book club, and this month I've selected a book called Radical Forgiveness. Now, this book has been in my life for probably close to 20 years. Like, it's been on my bookshelf, and I've used it again and again, and it is, for me, one of the most transformational books I have ever read. So when I think about what it means to be remarkable and to live a remarkable life, and what I mean by that is, to live a life that's really heart connected, on path, giving from one's highest nature, living one's dreams, being unafraid to do the things that one wants to do, living from faith rather than fear. That's what I mean by being remarkable. That's what it means for me to live a life of being remarkable. So I'm always looking for ways to help me live in that place of being remarkable. Because I don't know about you, but it's hard. Life is hard. And there are days when, it's really tough, and fear gets the better of me, frustration, anxiety, blame and shame, all that, right? And that's the opposite of coming from faith, coming from divine light, coming from remarkable. So this book is one of the ways that I have, over the years, peeled back the layers of the onion into what I think is, the truth of who I am, the core of who I am, the heart of who I am. And it's through this kind of work that I discover power, which is really given to me by I think, a higher source, a light that exists beyond myself. And it exposes that power so that I can do things in the world that, that I wouldn't be able to do if I were living in fear, blame, judgment, and shame. And so this book is a book I pick up whenever I'm going through hard times, because it allows me to use what Colin calls radical forgiveness, and what I would call alchemy. Alchemy is that, idea that you could take base metals like lead and turn them into gold, something that's more precious, more valuable. And to me, forgiveness is alchemy. Forgiveness is taking something like fear or blame or judgment or shame, which we project onto other people. And sometimes we project also onto our lower selves, our ego selves, our child selves. But more often than not, we project it onto the world and people around us. And that is the lower level stuff. That's the fear stuff. And when we use forgiveness, even though sometimes people resist forgiveness, when we use forgiveness as an alchemistry tool, we can transform that fear into love. And so I just spent a month, this last month, myself working through some things. And in that month, I did 12 forgiveness worksheets. Okay, so this Colin has this book, which you can read, but he also has a forgiveness worksheet, and I'll provide the link to the worksheet because he provides it for free for anybody who wants it. I'll provide that on the training page. But I did that 12 times last month, in the month of August, and I found it to be extraordinary and truly balancing and centering and empowering. And so I encourage you to check it out. Do a forgiveness worksheet. Do one a week. I've done periods of my life where I do one a day. There's in the 12-step program, anybody who does that has heard 90 and 90, right? Where you go to 90 AA or Al-Anon or whatever your choice of 12 steps is. You go to 90 meetings in 90 days. I recommend you do 90 forgiveness worksheets in 90 days, and you will not ever be the same. Your life and your relationships will never be the same. They will open up things that you never thought could happen in your life would. And so I challenge you to do one forgiveness worksheet, and that will be transformational. And if you want to go farther, I'd love to hear about it and hear about how it goes for you. So this month, I'm offering a $20 cash bonus to anybody who reads the book. So you can send an email to admin@allumecares.com, and you can receive a copy of it. Put your name, put the Radical Forgiveness into the subject, and then in the body of the email, write your address. And anyone who is an employee of Allume, an active employee who reads the book and completes the book club participation form, you will receive a $20 cash bonus. So I hope you will participate. I hope you'll read this one. This one is really, really special and will make a difference in your life. All right, that's it. Go make the world a better place.